Mason speaks up. It's like, well, both of your brains are already in the right place for this. This is going to go great. I'm really looking forward to it. More so now, actually.
Good. Okay, let's go find Athalur.
Ariana has like visibly perked up a lot from this conversation. Having a hard day in classes, hard day at school, but more day now. Hold
you
on
have ghosts in your blood, and you should do cocaine about it.
Yes.
All right, champions, round number 3. Fight.
I would like to cast Fuck This at 3rd level.
You could certainly try.
I'll cast an invisibility at 2nd level.
That's the appropriate name for it. Fuck this, I'm out. We're renaming invisibility.
So as we just burst through the door like, while you're meditating.
Honey, I'm home. Knock, 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 knock.
It's Goofy time.
Blood banging the door. Mason like about to wrap up. Just like opens his eyes, like side eyes the door. Sighs. Gets up, answers the door.
So what did
hello?
you mean by you told me to be help just immediately starts. You told me to be helpless, right? That didn't really work. But then you said you like Francisco because she's so independent and confident, knows what she wants. I'm like that. Why don't I have a Mason? Not you, but like a Mason.
A boyfriend is what she means.
Yeah. Someone like a guy who likes that.
Good morning. Do you want to come inside?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, one aspect of
You
our
ever heard of a
society-
daily value, huh? What's
What?
the matter with you? They raise you stupid or something?
One great aspect of our society that I love so much is that we have what's called an intermediary good.
Can I eat it?
I mean, you
I'm in.
could.
Let's go. Fuck, my balls are so hot.
It in the same way that one can eat the dirt of the ground or the air of the sky.
What?
And the Marid, this genie, shouldn't be able to arrive here. Ioth Academy is still technically protected by the dome, even if it's weakened. But it caught... I know, yeah, most protected place on Earth. Been attacked 12 times this year. Sue me.
Yeah. Safe, smile.
Exactly. Any safers in chat? But the Marid essentially hitchhiked on that pole of magic. When the water elemental came up, it sort of followed along with it. It drafted behind it, and that's how it was able to arrive. And there's your natural 20.
I just like the part where you say you came down a pole. I just stuck to that. Elemental strippers. Fuck.
Can I get fan art of Dubas pole dancing, please? I'm going to file a request for that.
Duba Queen.
Duba cheeks.
Your last saving throw. With a 3rd success, you are back up with 1 HP.
What will you do with it?
I cast sleep at 5th level.
You have more than 57 HP. Do you have more than 57 HP?
44.
I'm gonna get you.
But
That's
also,
right.
yeah.
You're on a bound. You're on a bound. Look, Ariana's out. Balvarex, please take care of her. We'll be taking Mason as payment.
He's
Yeah, like
collecting snacks already from the food hall for when she wakes up.
Thank you, Balvi. I'll owe you one.
Like, as Garnet walks out the door, she'll just be like, yeah, we'll just say the drugs came from Balvi.
No. Basically going to stand up. No, Balvi, no. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. It's fine. We will not. No, won't happen. Garnet.
Yes, it's just down the hall.
Turns to Athalur, just how? It's fine. Never mind. It's fine.
Do minor illusion and create a top hat, milady. Just like
Just walk 10 feet away and then
You need her.
She's so angry.
If you ever milady me, I will punch you in the face.
You'd have to be a lady first for me to milady you.
Excuse me?
Nothing, Grandmaster. I would never dream of disrespecting you in that way.
Ariana will go back and say, Sig, is Nightshade gonna kill Garnet in this situation?
I've never seen this in my life.
That's not a no.
I don't know.
That's also not a yes.
I don't know what to say.
That's not helpful.
We're dealing with magic we've never experienced before, Ariana.
Oh God, Ariana's gonna try to absorb elements.
Okay, what element are you absorbing?
Dark.
Is that on the list of elements you can absorb with the spell?
No.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Knock, 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 knock.
Wake up, bitch. We're going shopping.
Yep, this tracks. Yep, sorry, Balvi. Go back to sleep again. Goes.
Cat butt.
Kappa.
Goes, answers the door. Probably steps outside. Just to not disturb Belvy.
They would have gotten Athalor first because he's on the way. How would they have collected Athalor?
So it's just this guy trying to be summoned.
He's trying to summon himself.
I will go have my shadows teabag the teleportation zone. Proceed to teabag.
I need you
in
to
an
roll,
effort to taunt.
I need you to roll a persuasion check to convince the Phoenix Knights not to immediately smite the hell beast that you're riding on.
The horse I'm on? Well, it's because I'm riding the horse. They need to be persuaded not to
Yeah,
dismount
because it's
me?
evil. It's a fiend. It's in league with the Infernals. It is an abomination that must be purged.
But it's just a baby.
A malevolent. It's not a baby. As it as it paws at the crushed skulls of the devils.
Eats the corpse of its former rider.
The two Phoenix Knights sort of look at each other,
It's fine.
and they're going to steel themselves against the malevolent force attempting to ride.
And now you're alone, just like me.
Get voided, moron.
Oh, excellent drawing.
Can anyone read these runes?
I don't speak primordial.
All right, so your armor's broken,
Awesome.
you're exerted, you're in the middle of a pile of enemies. It is now your side's turn. How would everybody like to act? Mr. Sir Thomas automatically moves over to Zone 8.
I need to keep taming, or I'm
I'd
gonna
like to
die.
use my turn to give an encourage advantage to Lemon with some inspiring bardic words.
All right, I don't think that is how this works, but it's a time-honored
Bardic
tradition, so
inspiration.
yes, bardic
What else
inspiration.
can a fucking bard do?
Always bardic inspiration. It's always valid.
That's a coin
Alright.
to your
have a
farm.
bow!
Tamer, you've got this. These wolves you'll dismiss. With treats and some kibble, you'll leave them remiss.
What?
You're gonna do great!
My apologies, sir. What's your name? I go by
We
Harker, by
are
the
the
way.
Bufomorphs. I am Bufo, and these are the morphs.
Hello, Buffo, and hello, Morphs.
I'm not
We are
going to say
here
it.
to commune with our sacred idol. It gives us great insight into the spiritual oneness of all things.
I won't say it.
What's your secret idol?
It's
I
sacred,
won't
not.
fucking say it.
It's right. What is the toaster going
I'm
on
gonna
about
say
now?
it.
I'm gonna cover Zen's mouth. Don't listen to her.
I'm gonna fucking say it.
I'm covering Zen's mouth. I'm covering.
Boofa D's nuts.
Oh my god, my camera is losing its mind. The Roll20 thing isn't up yet. My life is in shambles. My crypto's in the tank. My apes have been funged. League of Legends. I don't know what else is going on here. Hi everyone, Tormented by Gnomes, Game Master for Casters and Castles on episode 173 of our short 8-episode miniseries, Ioth Academy. I am joined by Leg Day and Lemon Kiwi. Leg Day, welcome back. How are ya?
Thank you. A little bit jet lagged, but that's okay. I'm making my way through. I'm excited to get stuck back in and remember what we were doing. Also, apparently we leveled up, so I've got to take a level 5 spell at some point, which is going to be glorious.
Yes, good. Yeah. I was pointing out before the show that because the level progression has been altered due to the fact that we are way off the original plan, our 6th year students are now higher level than some teachers, which is definitely something I don't think is going to go to anyone's head or cause any ego problems or conflicts whatsoever. So there's that.
I'm always willing to accept any expertise from anyone who gives it, especially if they're in chat telling me how to cast.
Lemon, what about you? What's new?
I went to see the Savannah Bananas, which for all my non-American people is like performative baseball, I guess. Where they kind of play baseball but with like more fun rules, and they do TikTok dances and the umpire like throws it back, and it was really, really fun. And
Okay,
Denver's
that's
great.
sick.
Very fun.
I have never heard of that.
I'll have to be chronically on TikTok the way that I am. And
Got it.
No, but good otherwise. A lot of traveling. Glad to be home with leg day. And yeah, the jet lag takes a while to get rid of legs. So have fun with that.
I saw it was like 109 degrees in Vegas today.
Yes, it's fine.
Is your state of matter okay?
I'm jello. Yeah.
Have you
Something
become
something
plasma?
something. There's no ozone and the weather's changing. Yeah.
Don't worry, it's the coolest summer for the rest of your life.
Correct. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Woo! All right, Crowan is not with us. He's currently battling a debilitating chronic condition called employment. So we'd all like to wish him we'd like to wish him get well soon. Please keep him in your thoughts and prayers as he continues to struggle with being gainfully employed. We will not forget him.
He's joining the relay race of jet lag. That's our last.
The ride never ends. Now, when we last left our heroes, summer was rapidly approaching, the Feast of High Summer. It's been summer, and the Feast of High Summer is actually 2/3 of the way through summer because that's the way that I made the calendar, and I have to live with it. But that's fine. The Feast of High Summer is when the Summer Queen of the Connacht Vale of the Wood Elves is at her most powerful. It's a sacred day of festivities for the Queendom of Toomlair, an elvish nation to which Athalor has made a promise in order to seal an alliance and their assistance between his homeland of Onderud and the Summer Elves of Toomlair. Athalor promised to marry a princess of Toomlair to form a political alliance. At the time, he was/is the son of the former ruler of Onderud, though that entire political situation is currently a little bit murky, to say the least. As the Feast of High Summer approaches, the Queen Elowin on Toomlair, invited Athalor and whoever wishes to accompany him to the Emerald Pools, her throne, the heart of her power, the heart of the Summer Queendom, and instructed him to bring 3 gifts. No other information was given. Athalor, would you please, for the 50th time, recall what your gifts are?
Okay, we've got a gift for the court, which is some of the last Naraman wine purchased from Brontha during Garnet's birthday. turns out Zaylar perfectly cool with buying alcohol for underage kids. That's my
Sure.
kind of deity, baby. We have a gift for the princess, which is a kind of artificer veil kind of thing. Which has one of Athel's first artifices attached as like a veil around a tiara, which is supposed to signify protection. And we have a gift for the people, which was an act of service gathering information. We've uncovered that we were going to go and try and stop some frost giant raids in Snorheim to the north. But when we turned up, there weren't many frost giants, or at least not many living ones. And we discovered a cabal of the undead. We're like, they're there. Information. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
With all of that,
Congratulations.
I clap because I know anime. With that, summer is rapidly approaching. The invitation awaits you, and unless we get up to some other bullshit today, you will be attending the court of the Summer Queen.
I have questions.
Yes, please go.
Maybe to more leg day about this wedding situation, but one, was the whole wedding thing arranged by parents, or is that Athlor's idea? I'm forgetting if that was
Athelor's idea.
Okay. And two, why Tomb Lair? Is that like just a neighboring region?
They were
or-
the holdout that did not want to join in an alliance with Underood. And they kind of needed a consensus to all step up.
The other elves are in alliance with you guys?
Yeah, they all are now. Tomb Lair was the holdout.
Why'd they hold out?
Because they're assholes.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Tomb Lair shares a border with two separate provinces of the Iron Empire. And the request of the Alliance at the time was to send forces, resources, magic, and so forth to Onderood, which was under attack by Ioth, the most powerful province of the Iron Empire. At the time, Tomb Lair was loath to send anything, even if it was to be used against their enemies, because they didn't want to leave themselves vulnerable. Any sign of weakness could trigger an invasion by the forces of Uzul.
Okay. Carry on. That's all I need. Sorry.
Marriage approved.
Now, the marriage is not arranged. Athelor has promised to wed a princess of the Tomb Lair court. He knows jack shit about any Tomb Lairian princesses at this time. Hasn't met any, doesn't know their names, none of that. All he knows right now is that the queen has invited him and whoever is in his coterie to attend the Emerald Pools for the Feast of High Summer and to bring 3 gifts. Another point of order that has occurred is y'all are level 9. And we should probably make sure that that's all squared away. This is going to be a little bit of a more meandering episode, unless we get to the Emerald Pools, in which case, we go from there. But I want to run through your character changes with you. What have you got?
HP increased.
Yes.
Hooray.
Went up by 9 because it's by 1d8 max plus con modifier of 1.
Correct. So what's your new HP max?
76.
Woo. I'm
Look
at
at his
59.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so high.
Just a paragon of strength. -2.
And I got a new spell that I like to call Shadow Condom, but it's actually Eldritch Twilight. It sounds a lot cooler than what I just came up with. But I call it that because you're in a bubble, I guess, a 20-foot sphere, and the area is dim light, whatever. But a creature within the area that attempts to cast a spell, or a creature outside I'll just post it, that attempts to cast a spell, must make an ability check using their spellcasting ability against my spell save DC, and they can add their arcana, whatever. On a fail, the spell fails, and the spell slot is wasted. But this does not affect shadowcasters. So like we can use it on ourselves, or we could bubble someone off. I guess I don't know, but yeah, cool spell.
Mm.
If they're not
Level
a member of the
5.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang, they don't get to cast spells.
Hmm.
Are there any other class features at level 9 for Shadowcaster?
Yeah, I have to pick a mystery, which that's its own like special thing about it. So I have these
Yes.
things called mysteries in different categories, and if I pick the same feature, they're like class features. If I pick the same features within a category, then something activates where I can cast it without somatic, verbal, or fucking anything at will or
Ooh.
whatever. But it's kind of annoying because you have to like pick shitty stuff in order to, it balances itself out. But yeah,
Palantir.
I have to pick a mystery, so it's a
Okay.
mystery.
And Athalor, you get access to 5th level spells. Have you looked at sorcerer spells at all yet?
I'm currently perusing to see what might be thematic. Currently, Mass Shuffle and Moonlight Charm seem like there might be good options.
On brand, absolutely on brand.
Because you can also swap one spell to anything, or not anything. Well, I guess anything. Wait, how does it work with the swapping of the spells? Is that a Baldur's Gate thing? Where you can
When
swap
you-
a spell that
I
you
think you
know
can
into
swap
something else?
When you level up, you're allowed to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, whenever you
Okay.
level up, you can change one spell. So if there's a spell on your list that you believe is ass, you may replace it with a spell that you do not believe is ass.
You can unass yourself.
This does result in less ass overall, but sometimes that's necessary.
I think I'm going to learn Shadow Gateway.
That's actually a 5th level spell, so I can. I mean, I haven't had a problem or had to roll for casting it before, but now I feel really good about casting it. I guess. I don't know.
You're breaking the rules slightly less, which is good.
I'm also considering telekinesis, which seems to.
Oh my god,
always be
telekinesis.
That's
Very
my favorite
poggers.
spell from Baldur's. You just throw people.
Into the pit. Bye bye.
You just can't loot them, but
I
it
cast
matters less than
Yeet.
5e.
I'm min maxed anyway. I'm min maxed already. Yeet.
Yeet.
Me throwing your dog into the grate below. Take this, noob. Maybe I'll go for telekinesis. The other ones seem a little bit finicky.
I'm trying to think if there's any sleeper picks at that level. Because you don't get any other class features. You just get level, which is, plenty. You don't get a new meta magic option or anything like that, right?
No. One more meta magic point for 5th level spell slot, obviously. What does Synaptic Static do?
Well, that's good. It does static damage. It does psychic damage. And more stuff than that.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh, conjure elementals, so I can have. Oh, I can't have all 3 guardians.
It's concentration, right?
Yeah. Well, if you drop concentration on an elemental, it
It
still
just goes
exists.
berserk.
It's just not gonna like you. And the shadow elementals, there's something quirky about them where they really don't like serving, so they get kind of mad. And I'm trying not to do that. I also have a lot of bitches. Like I'm like Ash Ketchum over here with all the shit I can, all the
Might as
friends.
well have played a conjurer.
How am I
Yeah.
going to fit Gengar on my team now that I've got Krabby?
I can't fit all these Pokeballs in my inventory.
It's an older meme, sir, but it checks out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's any sneaky spells that I have that I could share with you, as usual, from one of my collections that isn't in Roll20. But we can always deal with that later. We can always go looking for the forbidden knowledge later. I'm gonna laugh. It still is funny to me that none of you are a wizard.
You're not a
Oh,
wizard.
we
Harry?
had Ariana, who was our
No, she was the only wizard.
designated wizard.
The one who could learn any spell on the wizard list instead of having to pick a limited number. She would have been a shoo-in for teleportation circle.
Oh.
always up to 1,000 pounds.
So wait, do you want us to take our time leveling because we have some scary encounter coming up?
No, not necessarily. Mostly because I've been, I've had a lot of cat stuff going on, and my brain is kind of shish kebabbed, and we've been traveling for a while, and Mason isn't here, so I'm just not in a hurry, but I have Tomb Lair ready to go. We have things to do. And I'd also rather you pick your level 5 spells and such, so that we aren't in the middle of an encounter when you're like, oh, wait.
Oh, where you're like, I have just the spell, and conveniently, I just learned it.
There's games where you can deliberately leave your picks open, and it's like, I just so happen to...
How does damage from telekinesis work if you, slam a 1,000-pound object into something?
I do a lot of looking up rules.
Calculator.
Gotcha. Just in case, well, this troll and this piece of masonry. Now Kith. And Kith real hard. Yeah, maybe I'll go for telekinesis. It seems like a fun one.
Mm-hmm. Lots of options.
And until the end of your next turn, the creature is restrained in your telekinetic grip. Seems like a good idea. What is it, a con save? Oh, a strength check. Oh, a strength check, not even strength save. Interesting.
There's a reason that Untermaler frequently uses that on nerds.
What the hell?
It's like, you can save against all these things, but can you save against physical force?
Throws you out of a window. Enjoy.
I cast De Fenestra.
Yeah, I think I'll go with telekinesis. Let me drag it into my character sheet.
That's a fun one.
I can turn a non-living object, of vegetable matter. I thought it was into vegetable matter, and I was like, what in fucking vegan spell is this, bro?
In vegetize.
I cast vegetize on your sword.
What the fuck?
That's a fun book of dawn you've got. Onion.
What's this school of, it's the spell called creation, which I guess.
Oh yeah, that makes stuff. Temporarily, I think.
So good for dungeon crawlers and not high school role players. But I cast vegetize. Sounds way funnier.
Vegetize me, Captain.
Casting creation. Oh yes, it wasn't a.
You can make an adamantine blade for 1 minute.
But it's not real adamantine? Does it take... Okay.
It functions as adamantine for that time. It has all the properties thereof. It can be used to hurt golems and stuff. However, it stops existing after 1 minute. It breaks apart.
Is you just like, oh, I'm going to make a diamond for my revivify or insert material for a spell here?
It specifically says using any material created by this spell as another spell's material component causes that spell to fail.
Oh.
They saw you from a mile away.
Fuck.
Also, it takes a minute to cast.
Okay.
Dominate person's also there, which is quite garnet pilled. We've already got dominate monsters.
Would you like to cast it without taking mind damage?
No.
No. I like the mind
I'm
damage.
good.
If it's not spicy, what am I even doing?
Now we both
doesn't
have
bite me back.
Scrying? I can learn scrying without orb?
BYO orb.
Well, I feel like we always have the orb, so...
For now.
No important artifact or object in this campaign has ever been destroyed, so I think you're on a good tack with that.
True.
Hey, I'm the one that's been destroying it, so if I don't will it, it's fine, guys.
You've got a good track record with orbs and destruction.
True.
Oh yeah, you already have banishment. I feel we're good on that. Faithful Hound has been asked, by the way. That's more of a dungeon crawler. I was like, ooh, seeing in the ethereal plane, that's gonna be useful for us because we had fucker guy there, and then now your ass can peep into ethereal plane. So I very much don't need this good boy.
Are you trading it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna trade that one out for something.
Yeah. Because you can always trade it because you've got the warlock spell slots, right? So it doesn't really matter too much about economies of third level versus fourth level, etc.
I think I want to get mislead. Trade that out for a spell called mislead.
Mislead's
Is
fun.
You turn invisible and then you make a body double of yourself, like where you were standing, and it can talk and walk and be you, and you can be invisible somewhere else until you attack.
Me, Loki.
So if I ever get into prison somehow, I will just simply fuck off.
I cast no longer in prison.
How far can you be from it?
Sending your casting a 5th level spell so that you don't have to attend a meeting could have been an email.
Project image.
It just says it lasts for an hour and there's no limit on the range. So if I just sprint the other direction, I can just continue to use its senses, I guess.
Yeah.
Glad you don't have to-
ether.
But if you're running and looking through its eyes, you're going to hit stuff.
I'm just gonna have my blind like guide person leg day. Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go.
Someone's like full on fucking carrying on it. What do your weird eyes see on it?
Wait, I'm like that kid from like Game of Thrones who has to go in crow mode and then they're like
Oh, you're a
carrying him.
warg.
Yeah, like do the whole eye roll thing, kind of.
I'm seeing into the past.
Yeah, because Faithful Hound.
I have
has
special eyes.
It's been lame as fuck. Thinking misleads the play here. Seems useful. In situations where I'm getting scolded by Elle now and I want to dip, and she's like, "You're not really here, are you?" And no, I'm not really here. Or it's like the free run anime. I don't know how deep you guys are into free run, but that one guy who just makes like a dupe of himself, and she's like, "You're not even here, are you?" Then you could just put yourself in dangerous situations for an hour, and you're like not really there.
Oh, I'm a much less popular nerd, so I'm thinking about whether or not Tony Stark's in his suit. Tony Stark in
Oh.
a Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
That was a sick cameo. Okay, I think that I'm gonna go with telekinesis. Don't know if I'm gonna swap anything else around.
Okay.
My spell save DC is now 19.
Oh my
Yeah, the
God.
proficiency bonus went up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is such a spike.
It's glorious.
Glorious evolution.
That's a lot of strength checks against my telekinesis.
Like, I'm sorry, what was that? Wizard? You didn't do your press-ups today? How unfortunate.
Prepare to merge with that wall.
Now you are one.
Okay, I'm done. I'm grabbing Mislead and trading out Mr. Faithful Hound.
Okay.
Awesome. Are there any updates from War of the Sun?
No,
Ooh, yeah.
I froze time because
Oh.
I had to put on a time pause because War of the Sun is like a month ahead or something.
Oh. Well.
Damn. They're pumping that out.
Mm-hmm. We were on a tear for a while.
Those suns, they're warring.
Mislead just
they
seems
do be
so
warring.
high level for like how simple it is. It's like you just create a body double, and that's a
But
5th level spell.
It's the fact that you can see through its eyes.
Oh.
That is like, it's a combination of multiple abilities that are they all have utility.
Arcane Eye and Invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
But I have both of those as well.
And illusion of yourself. So like, Avalor, I'm just gonna post a couple of silly little spells in backstage.
Oh hell yeah! I
attempt to.
love silly little guys.
I still have to pick a mystery, but we're mostly done. So
You know, it's funny. There's some of these spells that are just like not as OP as other stuff that you have. Because there's a spell that it has a 60-foot range, You pick a creature, they take 30 necrotic damage. They just do. There's no save, they just take the damage. And then
it's like
creature,
it's like power word kill for toddlers.
and then a creature within 10 feet of them that you choose gains 15 health.
Yeah.
So it's like bargain bin life drain. The only real advantage is that there is literally no saving throw. So aside from that, like, once you're done with your investigations and selections, and before we run off to the summer court, actually, before we get all of our fancy dresses and stuff on for the summer court, is there anything on your characters' minds? We haven't played in like 3 weeks. There's a million plot threads going on because I have attention deficit disorder. There's a ton of characters you probably haven't heard from for a while. So before we move on, I just want to check in and see if there is anyone that you want to touch base with or any plot lines you want to check in on.
Didn't want to have a conversation with Crowan, but he's not here, so hopefully we just don't have the wedding happen before he gets back. But I don't know how.
There will not be a wedding.
Oh, this whole thing is just a
High
ring
Summer
thing?
is not the wedding. He hasn't even met the princess yet.
I wasn't sure how accelerated this shit was gonna get. I'm like, all right, nice to meet you tomorrow at noon. Like,
Why don't you two roll history checks real quick?
Ooh,
first roll of the day.
that's 9.
Okay. So, Garnet, you know that the Connacht Vale, the elves of the Connacht Vale. By the way, Mama Shmata has played a Fortune's Father card. You have a 1d8 inspiration dice that you must use this episode.
Wow. Thank you.
Anyways, the Wood Elves, the Huldra of the Connacht Vale, greatly prize their individuality and self-determination. They have a king over the entire Vale. He rarely wields any political power. He rarely uses political power. He's almost like a demigod because he's infused with all the power of the spirits of the land, the earth, the trees, the animals, etc., of the whole Vale. So he has this perception, the ability to perceive through the eyes of like any creature, manipulate the plants and stuff anywhere inside the Connacht Vale as long as he focuses his attention there. But because of that, he is sort of overwhelmed by that sensory awareness to the point where the king doesn't really deal with mortal affairs much. When a new king is selected, pretty much only when the old king dies, they are given a wooden mask and they give up their name. And they just become known as, I don't remember the Greg. No, their title, they become like the Winter King, the Summer King, and it depends on who the last king was.
Is it just like seasonal rotation? Like it's always the next season around?
Winter, spring, summer, fall, etc. The first king, I think, was a Winter King, and I don't remember what we have right now. From there are 3 Elven Queens of the Connacht Vale, which just means the Misty Valley. The Winter Queen of Angren, the Spring Queen of Kilulinde, and the Summer Queen of Toomlair. Now, the queens are sort of central figures in their societies, and each of them bears a mantle of power. We've talked about this before. But they still don't tend to, like, have a lot of bureaucracy or laws and such. They really tend to just let people, like, there's tons of Huldra who just live out in the forest and barely ever see anybody. They don't have a lot of like law enforcement. They don't have a lot of proclamations. They're almost anarchist. So the very idea of a forced marriage is kind of alien to them. They're not about that at all. There is a 4th queen, obviously, the Autumn Queen of Fomhor, and the Autumn Huldra are the only ones that don't live inside the Conic Vale. They live outside, kind of close to where the hill folk live. There was once a war between the Autumn Elves and all of the Conic Vale, and it was because of the Lady Neve and the Lady Rowan. They were messing with each other.
Is that a fairy games thing?
Pretty much, yeah. It was a big old fairy game that, except this time it involved a massive kinslaying.
Oh,
so
fun.
Yeah, so there's that. But yes, the idea of a forced marriage is alien to them. The idea of monogamy is just one idea of many for them. It's a life choice. It's not the standard or expected. Marriage itself can take many different forms for them. So everything's a lot more wibbly wobbly, loosey goosey in the Conic Vale in those regards. The ability to just say, this is how I'm going to do, this is what marriage means for me, and this is how I'm going to live my life. There are some rituals and traditions that are very, very important that are seen as cultural touchstones that, like, we are going to judge you if you don't do this, because this is one of the few things that sort of makes us us. But yeah, that's kind of the situation. So while it's possible, it would actually be kind of in character for the Summer Elves to just say, hey, let's get married today. They wouldn't force anybody into that. Matters of the heart.
I'm joining a polycule.
Apparently.
You got one. Mason's got one. Oh, actually, Mason doesn't have one. He has a theoretical one. So
theoretical polycule.
Exactly. He has a polycule of 2 people. So that is the sort of analysis. Also, you know that the Summer Elves are renowned for their sorcerers. A lot of them are born as very powerful sorcerers.
Oh, I'll fit right in.
That's good. That's a good thing. Yeah.
Do you have any other questions? Given that it's not likely that there will be a forced marriage when this happens, this is probably just to, like, meet you. This is probably
so if she
an
doesn't like
introduction.
him, then it's like totally off.
Yeah, they're like, hey, nice promise, we don't care.
Thanks for the gifts, bud. Get the fuck out. That would be so funny.
Nice dowry, idiot. Now fuck off.
Thanks for buying me dinner.
Hey, life's expensive these days.
Right? I'm not
Thanks
gonna
for dinner, chump.
I'm not gonna blame anyone for doing what they have to do. What do you mean go Dutch on this? Are you insane?
Yeah, I think
all
we've
right.
covered everything.
No further questions?
Are there any updates on that plague that is working its way through Pavam's area?
Give me a sec. I'll pull Plague Watch.
It's like War
Plague
of the
Watch
Sun
6864.
adjacent.
It is War of the Sun adjacent. There's just haven't been any updates on it because our timeline hasn't moved very far. So there might be things that are going to happen, barring any player intervention, that by your standards haven't happened yet.
Gotcha. I forgot that our excursion to Snurheim was actually like 3 hours.
Yeah. It was a very, very short little nothing burger.
Actually, one of the few times we've been quite close to real time and how long we were there.
Right?
We've already played that for like 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah, it was 2 episodes.
Yeah, we had a short rest.
Actual dungeon, like, time economy? Encounters? Rests?
Won't be doing that anymore.
Oops, I accidentally opened Tillebeck instead of Dune Riders. Hang on.
Yeah, let's close that one.
You want to show me what Tillebeck saves?
Roll an Arcana check.
Let me help.
11.
11.
30.
Holy mid-off. Wait. Garnet's got plus 13 to Arcana now.
Okay.
The unstoppable force.
Yeah, with the proficiency of 4 now.
Okay,
We're all the
so
way up.
So let's think. If you get a nat 20, you get 33. Plus Mantra Circle is 38. Plus Guidance, you can max out, what, 42 on an Arcana check?
Let me just make the Book of Dawn.
Yeah, will that pass the DC DM of 42 on Arcana?
42?
Professor Xavier out here just Arcana mode activated.
Okay. Well, Two things on that note. Since you just happen to be asking about the ruin that walks, first off, I haven't made his stat block yet because it's going to be a crazy one because he's almost.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Tell it back.
So-
Tell it back. Tell it back. And we just start-
Well, here's the thing, though.
Fucking mirror.
better get to it.
I have a spreadsheet called Monsters and Their Masters. So if you start saying Tillbeck, I open that, I go to the Tillbeck tab, and I see like what kind of creatures would be associated with Tillbeck, and he just sends one of those instead.
Fun.
What a pussy.
Wait, is that what that guy we tried to pressure cook in the Force Wall with the Sphere of Destruction was?
No, that was an elite unit of the Sinister Horde's army.
Yeah,
it's like on their army list, 40k style. All right, here's something you know about all Infernals. Since they're basically gods, their weapons, all their weapons, anything that they wield is treated as a +2 magical weapon for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. They have legendary resistance. If their physical form is destroyed, their essence returns to their realm and they reform. And I think most of them have limited magic immunity, which looks like this.
Third level or lower?
Mhm.
Okay.
He just says no.
Fuck you, no fireball. Like I
Yeah.
can't. I cast cancel.
Cool spell, didn't ask.
Exactly. Now, doesn't really affect a high-level Shadowcaster, because if you cast a fireball at level 4, that's not a third-level spell. So at that point, it does count. I'm trying to think what other things like all Infernals have in common.
We're all in the same WhatsApp group.
They all speak infernal?
Generally speaking, yes. They usually have telepathy as well. I think most of them are immune to the poisoned and petrified conditions. I think they're resistant to any damage from a magical weapon that isn't at least +2.
What the
Yeah. They have lots of damage immunities, and other than that, I think the only thing they have in common is they all have legendary actions, they all have reactions, they all have special abilities, and their stats are just busted. There are people in the community who have seen the Herald's stat block.
Oh. I think we could take him.
People are running. There's people running campaigns. Some of the tinfoilers are running campaigns in Anakra, and the DM was like, "Hey, they're gonna run into the Herald. Can I just, so I sent it over."
Can I borrow
Wow, leaks.
that? God, can I borrow it?
Yeah.
You aren't using it right now, right? We're not using it right now, right?
Right.
I'll never tell.
He's always there, watching, waiting, lurking.
Exactly.
Shadowy little fuck.
It's funny how much. They are fighting the Herald in the future. Oh, and Mama Shimada has played a rare Tillbeck card, Swarm of Wrath. Thank you.
Well, before we go to Tumlair, there are some rats in the basement. You've
Cat
received a
said, "Give
level
us
2
action."
quest. Is it over the top to use level 5 telekinesis to throw rats against a wall and make a
Yes.
make a collage?
Yes, it
painting?
is. Yes, that would be over the top. I would consider that overkill.
I can throw
Unless-
I can throw 60 rats.
Throwing 60
think.
rats is different, though. Like, if you threw 60 rats at somebody, that would ruin their day. Like, that would not be a good time.
I can actually throw 100 rats. I was off on my math. I was just thinking of the 10
Now
minutes.
that's just excessive. That's gauche. There's a line, sir, and you crossed it.
Yeah, and that's 76 rats. What does
Yeah.
the card mean, gnomes? What does the card mean?
Well, the card is called Swarm of Wrath, and the text on it is, "The great locust and the young locust, the other locusts and the locust swarm, my great army that I send among you." Might be a Bible quote, I can't remember. Or it might be Gilgamesh.
Among Us?
Amogus.
Among Us?
Yeah.
That was my attempt.
So this one gives Tillbeck power in the War of the Sun, and 2 either has an immediate effect on today's game, or a benefit for Tillbeck and Tillbeck allied forces in War of the Sun. So either I proc it now, or life gets worse anyways. The problem is you are currently in the middle of Ioth Academy, and it doesn't really make sense for this to, activate while you're in the middle of your defenses.
Oh, what's the current status of the Undercroft? Wasn't some shit getting renovated down there?
Renovations are still undergoing. There's a lot of super site style, environmental recovery.
We're building we're making the site habitable for potential influx of refugees, right?
Correct. Which means that a whole bunch of changes are being pushed out to the artificers and the alchemists and everybody else who's just been dumping stuff down there. There's a lot of complicated new disposal rules being implemented. And
they got like 6 bins.
And some of the anti-regulation people are grumbling about it.
The libertarian alchemist.
Exactly.
I'm a sovereign alchemist.
What do you mean emissions restrictions?
I'll give you an emission.
All right.
The alchemist wouldn't like me.
What else is on your mind? / when you ready up, we can advance the plot.
I think I'm pretty much ready. I'm just checking my noties here. Did we check back in with Vadrana about Pippi the Halfling that we gave the request of a diviners for to find the missing village that Pippi the Halfling came from?
I swear I reported on that to you. Oh, yeah, you got that info. Have you communicated that to Vadrana yet?
No, not yet. I guess I'll go find a scroll of sending. Oh, sure doesn't have a diplomat's pouch. Actually, she might have. I may have asked her.
Well, it's going to take me a while to find that particular episode, because 3 of these were all in Bronta.
So. Yeah, that's okay. So I can probably handle that one off camera. Apart from that, I think I'm good.
Okay, Garnet, you good?
Yep.
All right. Let us form an expedition. An envoy that will be attending this. And is that the right one? No, I want this one. The meeting room. You'd never think this was the map I'd be getting the most mileage out of, yet here we are.
The room where it happened.
That's a much better way of saying it than today on Ioth Academy. Meetings. That could have been emails.
Garnet in this room filled with arrows, apparently.
I was like, I don't know why I have that status on, besides me hating meetings.
This could have been an email.
All right. Who do you want, first off, who do you want to bring with you? They have a teleportation circle, meaning that you aren't necessarily restricted to 8 people or 9 people or whatever.
I figure probably most important is Entomorla as the head diplomat. And I feel like Nelarin is a good fit for this. Have any recommendations from the faculty? Or this shouldn't be particularly dangerous, so we don't want to drag too many people away from their important jobs.
This
probably worth
shouldn't
bringing
be dangerous.
as well as the family member.
Sorry, who? Mia Hathil?
Yeah.
All right. You'll have an escort, of course. The Academy is on friendly terms with Tomb Lair, so this isn't a, show of military force. It's more just everybody recognizes that there's enemies everywhere, and it is inappropriate to send dignitaries without some kind of protection. So you'll have your usual bodyguard of war mages and wardens. Is there anybody else that you feel keen to bring?
Mason's coming in case Crowing gets back before we finish this excursion.
All right. Been here the whole time. Ballister Fisk.
Yeah. Bro's just around.
Mhm.
I think that should be good.
Okay.
Unless there's anyone else who desperately wants to see Tim there.
I'm sure there are, and they can get stuffed. Next question, then. How do you prepare, and what are you wearing?
Oh. That's a great question. Can I make a history check to see if there are any customs I should be observing in terms of like clothes and stuff for a dignified meeting? It's gonna be in a like, holy, I'm John Mid today.
Yeah. You're mid-F. You rolled a 7, you got an 11. I reward you with gut-destroying coffee.
A hot dog, lightly rotated.
Rotate your dog. Yeah, you aren't aware of any imminent, important customs that you have to observe.
Okay, I thought we'll go quite under-pilled then, like a dark blue robe with silver ornamentation. Take a Garnet will just wear her normal things. Come in the full mask armor, honestly.
Yeah, I was thinking of just I'm sure there's like diplomat like outfits that Bronta has that I'd be able to just go and grab one and something that's nice and not too flashy but still has nice jewelry and
Golds and
a
reds
lot
and
of
oranges
white
and yellows.
and
The
whatever, yeah.
The archetypical thing for Bronthyn wear, aside from reds and golds and fire tones, is a pattern that starts at the shoulders. That's the different colors of fire, starting with like white and making its way to blue, then bright yellow, orange, and finally red. And it sort of blends down into whatever the main color of the clothes are. That color pattern is very emblematic of especially the clergy and the ruling council. So that's like a sign of either religious association or big importance in Brontha. So a diplomat's
I'm like cool to grab that.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
And golden jewelry. What do you want? Earrings?
Yeah, didn't like Inaros give me something back in the day. I'm sure I still have that. Some necklace. Oh, and I have that little scepter, but that's a little extra to run around with a scepter. But
it's a symbol. It's a good symbol of, authority and such.
Yeah, this is my beating stick of me being important.
my beating stick.
Exactly.
I'll maybe help Athalor like fix his hair or like make sure his outfit is good. And
How are you doing your hair today, Athlor? Broccoli head?
what the fuck?
Nah, man, full dreads. Athalor's just trying to keep it vaguely simpling it, kempt. Fairly formal and preppy look, despite it being reasonably long hair.
That's a high standard, Kempt. That's why I shaved my head, so I don't have to do that.
We will not be kempt today.
I will not be kempt. The revolution will not.
Oh, we can brush each other's hair, sit on Garnet's bed, talk about boys.
You're gonna pick not monkeys, but bugs off of each other like monkeys. Like...
Is that a whole ass monkey?
Communal grooming is an important part.
Well, there's your problem.
Look, you can only ask so much of a person at a time. All right, I can buy a new modem. I can overthrow a corporatocracy, but I can't also completely revitalize our society. Like, I am but one bald man. You're gonna need a lot of bald men.
Just one baldy over there.
All right, stream's back. So, where was that white gold gemmed ring from?
That was from the treasure trove of that ghost dragon.
Yes.
Which I also have a spirit echo of in case they want to talk to it.
Or harass it some more.
Yo, I'm here to tell you all the lyrics to Justin Bieber's latest album, and you have to listen. I'm not asking for constructive criticism. I just want you to know.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly.
Being one of the most majestic creatures ever to grace this firmament. Okay, now I'm gonna feed you the bee movie script for 20 years.
Exactly. Just start treating it like an LLM. Just start feeding it things and then having it spit other things out. You can cast Speak with Dead on it if you so desire, which I think you did once. I wrote down some of the answers that you got last time. Or you did Contact Other Plane. Anyways, doesn't matter. The party basically said, you know what? We can't solve all the problems in the world. We're going to pass this on and let somebody else deal with this shit. So, you have this ring, this extremely expensive ring, worth... Hold on.
A lot of GPs.
5,000. Okay, so that's worth almost 14 years of a farmer's wages.
Okay.
Ellie.
Yeah. Okay, your average unskilled laborer earns 2 silver a day.
Okay, so yeah, that's fairly standard. Like when you buy the ring, it should be 14 years of all the money you ever earned.
That's in order to really make sure that, take out a loan if you have to.
Buy now, pay later. Get that shit on Klarna.
Wait, so you're gonna go from love bombing her to just like money bombing her? Just here, bitch, here's this ring, and it's worth like a bazillion gold.
See, if she's a princess, though, that's kind of like in her socioeconomic bracket. She's not a farmer. She doesn't earn 2 silver a day.
Oh, right.
She probably doesn't earn any money per day, but simply doesn't understand how money works. I'm assuming that's the spell scroll for Ralthim's psychic lance, and not the lance itself in my inventory.
Yes, Ralthim's legendary lance is not actually here.
You mean I don't got that? Damn.
You don't got that lance, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think that's the circlet, the like tiara veil thing is made of noble brass, I think.
Yes, it is. Another rare metal that isn't in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Wait, if I come, is there a whole like, oh, guests should bring a gift? Is that like normal? Okay, I don't have to bring anything. Cool.
You don't have to bring anything.
You're good. You just get
Bring your own
food and
beer, you know?
adoration.
Yeah.
Drinks
YOB
wine in the
wedding.
corner.
It's a dry wedding.
Oh. Well, I don't know how old the princess is.
All right, ready to meet her.
Ready?
Yeah, let's meet them all.
Okay.
Like Bachelorette episode. Or Bachelor, I guess.
It's not
Princess
not
number 1. Pick 2, my lord. Pick 2.
Yeah, what's your entrance, bruh? Coming in on a horse?
Yeah, anyone got a horse? I'm riding mine, that's all.
That would be entirely inappropriate.
Still would look impressive, though.
What, are they offended by horses or something?
Riding a sentient being would be inappropriate, unless that being was a dragon or something along those lines. And even then, if you think about how it would feel for somebody to ride you as a steed, outside of certain very specific adult connotations, you can understand why dragons and other such powerful beings do not take to that easily, and why it is a great honor for such an entity to permit you.
Just like staring at him and then his 4 legs and back.
He's the Minotaur. He stands upright.
Oh, he doesn't have the 4 legs and then body?
Oh, he's not a Minocentaur.
Wait, he just has 2 legs.
What have you been imagining?
I thought he was a centaur, but with like a different head. I thought he was a horse looking.
No, he's a Minotaur.
I have not seen his bottom half. Artists Show me this guy's balls.
Show me this guy's balls right now.
Look,
It's been
it's
4
entirely
years.
possible that art featuring Untramaller's balls exists, but I have not seen it. I've
Gosh,
never
honestly,
searched
no.
Rule 34 for.
Okay, googling Minotaur. That's my bad. One of the tars. Oh, he does just have 2 legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disadvantage. Well, yeah, you
Disadvantage
know
on
what?
ball checks.
Mama Shimada is the biggest Untramaller stan, so, wrath fall upon thee.
You didn't know how many legs my goat has, and for that, oblivion.
Dude, I've been disrespecting him this whole campaign because I thought he was like part horse in the back.
I thought I was being accurately racist.
You were being the wrong kind of racist this entire time.
Damn it. I'm gonna be reverse racist now. I'm gonna love him more.
Oh, hello, Minotaur, who I love because he has 2 legs.
I have lots of Minotaur friends. What are you talking about?
We're gonna go jeans shopping together. I didn't know we could.
Okay, no horses, no minotaurs. We're just gonna come in looking nice.
Yeah, that seems like the plan. And I'll give them the gifts. Can the wardens help me with all this wine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does the minotaur smell like minotaur?
Well,
me building up my racism profile. Any slurs for minotaurs I need to know about?
Or organically, yes. Untramaller has excellent hygiene and the prestidigitation spell.
Okay, so we're all smelling and looking our best. Just making sure.
Bro turned up with no deodorant on, so we're going to LAN, right?
So there AX is right around the corner, bro. There are actually 2 predominantly Minotaur societies in the Northern Kingdoms.
Oh, so we're getting closer to Untermaller's home.
Yeah,
Are they
he's
on like
from
the far side of the knolls?
Yeah, they're northeast and northwest, respectively. One of them is under the mountains of the Siolok, which is the big sort of inland ocean. And the other one is on the coast west from there.
Ooh.
Dotugorg, they've taken on a more nomadic life. They actually have a lot of raiders and pirates, Minotaur pirates, which I didn't make that up. I stole that. But the Minotaurs of Gortul live a largely contemplative monastic style life. With the labyrinth.
Do we know which one Untermaller is from? If he's from one of those?
Yeah, he's from Gortul. Let me see if I wrote actually his article real quick.
Part of me wondered because he has like an eye gouged in Mama Shimada's art. If he came from like the pyro one, he just gave up the eye patch.
No, he got that
in a pirating misadventure that was unrelated entirely.
I think it was designers actually. Wherever I wrote that down, it's not here. Oh well.
Oh no.
Yeah, I
So
believe
no
it was.
Eye-lore?
So no Ioth. I mean, he's a war mage. He's the general of the Academy's armies. He's been in a lot of fights.
True. We've dragged him into a lot as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mama Shimada, the artist, says that was all you, homie.
Yep. Most likely. I'll have to look at the original brief. Okay. Anything else?
No. Let's go see what the Summer Vale's like.
Okay. You stepped through with everybody dressed in their finery, prestidigitations to smell nice, clothes pressed, hair did, jewelry glistening, skin moisturized. You step through a teleportation circle that a conjurer inscribes upon the floor for all of you. If you want, you can add teleportation circle tomb lair to your book of sigils. If you copy it.
I'll add that one. I'm just gonna make an intelligence check.
15, that's good enough.
Oh, so pretty.
Wow.
Real colorful.
The Emerald Pools, it's both the throne room of the Summer Queen and a nexus of primal energy. Each of the pools is a reservoir of natural magic. It wells up and cascades from one into the next. So obviously, a powerful queen who can wield the magic of the land would want to make her home here. Upon your arrival, there are way more elves than I chose to put on the map because I didn't want to slow everything down, and also that would take a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It is summer, but here it's more summer. And it's a summer with which neither of you are familiar. This is not the burning hot sun that beats down on you if you dare step out of the golden sphere of Ioth Academy. This is not the blazing sun of Zalar over the Bronthan plains and the sun-baked red terraces and ziggurats of that city. This is a summer in the forest, and it is filled with color. Spring perhaps would be more vivacious, with more pastels and different, bright different flowers and such. Summer is about intensity and depth of color. The grass is almost a bright green. The flowers are a vibrant, deep purple, as if the sun reaches in and paints over everything with a layer of highlight. The sun glimmers off the emerald waters of the pools as they slowly cascade into each other. It is hot, but at the same time, a cool mist flows forth from this place. It is warm more than anything else. And you hear and feel life all around you, crawling in the roots of the grass beneath your feet, flying, buzzing around the different trees, the different flowers, and standing before you, dryads attached to these trees, clinging to the side, their skin of bark, their hair of bright, verdant leaves and vines, watching you curiously. Wood elves, Huldra, with dark, sun-kissed skin all over, wearing countless different clothes, most of them very practical for living in this type of environment. But when they do ornament themselves, they favor bright colors. Garnet, you almost feel like it's got traces of home in it. It's impossible that a entire society dedicated to the concept of summer would not in some way venerate or commemorate the sun in their iconography and their dress. Fairies of different kinds, pixies and flittering golden spirits of light, dart from tree to tree, also watching you as you approach. The steps of the Emerald Pools wind back and forth, and there are elves of all descriptions standing upon them. Many, many different skin tones, many, many different hairstyles. But again, the one thing they all have in common are gold and bright colors. Standing immediately before you is a being that is practically shining light. It clearly an elf, but with radiant golden skin, flowing golden hair, golden cloak of leaves, golden medallions down the front of his armor, a curved golden blade, a golden sword, golden bow, arrows, all of it. This is an Eladrin, a fairy elf tied into the seasons. And this one is pretty obvious what season he is connected to. At his side are two curious creatures that look like dogs, but are very much not dogs. They are a form of fae. They are powerful, muscular. They've got those weird ears on them, and they are on either side of the Eladrin standing before you, sniffing the air as if they can inspect your very nature simply by getting a whiff a little sniffer. Further up, you can hear music as the elvish bards of Tomb Lair are playing. There are harps and woodwinds and singing, and it all harmonizes and echoes off the stones and off the water of this shining place. On the higher reaches are many, many elves who are all armed. They don't have their bows drawn. I would like each of you to roll an insight check, and if you took Untermaller's history class, you can roll a history check as well.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Insight.
Just take those
and
5.
history.
All right. All right. Athelor, this is not a threat. These are bodyguards. They are here to protect the queen, the Treyors, and the princesses, but they're not here as a warning to you. They're more here as a greeting and a show of power, but it's meant to be a show of power that demonstrates greatness rather than implies violence. And standing beneath a beautiful tree with bright pink leaves in the center of these pools, with a waterfall behind it that throws up mist, surrounded by standing stones that rise from the water, are 4 figures, one of which can only be the Summer Queen herself, Elowen on Tomb Lair. She has golden hair, dark skin, paint and marks on her face, and she, around her shoulders, hangs a short cape or cloak, almost the exact same shining color as the Summer Eladrin who stands before you, an outward manifestation of the actual mantle of summer, the power that she wields bestowed upon her by the spirits of the Connaught Vale. She's also armed. She does not have the sort of flowing, effervescent grace of the sage or anyone along those lines. She is a hunter, and she is a warrior, and she's dressed accordingly. Aside from that gleaming mantle of power on her shoulders, she wears no other signs of office, but her presence adds a warmth, second only to the sun. And with her are 3 young elven women. Standing fairly far away, it's hard to make out any details at this distance. You're sure you'll be able to get more as you draw closer.
Yeah, just flashbanged by Madame's son, Summer.
Mm-hmm. Getting
Athel will walk out from the teleportation circle and do a upper body bow to the Eladrin. My lord, your domains are quite magnificent.
Ah. Welcome, Athelor and Onderud, to the Emerald Pools, and welcome to the mages, warriors, and students of Ioth Academy. Garnet, you don't speak any Elvish, right? Okay.
No.
In Elvish, he tells Athelor, "Glad is the sun upon our hearts to join us today." And in Common, Sunborn Garnet, welcome to the Emerald Pools.
It's like a polite bow.
Mm-hmm. There is a brief moment as you see the Eladrin making an arcane gesture. Please roll an Arcana check. Mirrorfuck Mason, welcome to the Emerald Pools. That is Detect Evil and Good, a spell intended to suss out whether any of you are undead or fiends or anything along those lines.
Does it flag people who've been resurrected?
That's a good question. He looks at each of you, sort of passing his gaze over each of you, and then gestures for you to follow, and the two blink dogs are actually going to lead you. And this is not a dungeon. You do not have to manually move yourself up the stairs. You don't have to track which square you're on so that I can tell you when you activate the trap. So you can just go ahead and make your way up and do a little narration. Don't worry about the specific squares and such.
How fast do the blink dogs walk? Do they like teleport up a bit, then like look back?
No, they're gonna
walk with us?
They're gonna walk with you. They could definitely run faster than you, but they're not. You know, they can heal.
Does the Eladrin stay at the top of these steps?
Yes. He's got obviously got some sort of ceremonial guardian role.
Yeah.
Can I tell where the light or that glow is coming from? Is it his clothes or his skin or like a spell or his
It's
race or something?
him. Yeah, it's him. It's
Like an
his
Asimar?
race. Nope, a summer Eladrin.
Oh, that's like oh.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Not all Eladrin can do this glowing, but some of them that are particularly powerful or particularly connected to the other world do. An Eladrin is a type of elf that is basically strongly connected to the other world and therefore to the seasons. The Huldra are the first minds who fell in love with the mortal world. The Alfar are the first minds who couldn't let go of the dawn. The Aurai are the first minds who took to the sky. The Dokelfar are those who were enamored with the mysteries of the underworld. And the Eladrin are those who basically got intermingled with the Fey world. And their descendants, obviously.
Am I getting any weird looks from past fairy crimes and fairy murders?
The
Or are
pixies
they-
know about you.
Roll
Or is
a
Pixie
nature
and Fae similar?
Roll a nature check, please, Garnet. 10. You are pixies are a type of fae. And there are definitely people looking at you, but nobody's doing the like it's on site thing at you. Kind of hard to get the vibe in here, honestly. It might make you a little uncomfortable, depending.
Speaking of vibe, in the Emerald Pools, does the water behave very differently to how one would expect? Or is it just chill?
Not on first glance. On first glance, it sparkles and it refracts the sunlight off of it, and it mostly seems pretty chill. But having been exposed to gates and sources of power before, you can almost feel it radiating upwards. This very, very bright, high energy, sort of high frequency power, rather than a deeper, more echoing, more resonant form.
So it's similar to like the gate to the underworld.
Not as strong, not as concentrated, right? This isn't a gate to the underworld. If anything, you suspect that this is a source of fey magic or of primal magic, the natural magic of the mortal realm. Probably a mix of both.
Gotcha. Yeah, Athalor's carrying the box with the Tiara Veil combo in it in front of him. I suppose goes pretty quickly after the blink dogs as they move on up.
Mm-hmm. I'll just go ahead and move them all the way up because, again, you don't have to go step by step here.
Yeah. What are the styles of the bards like?
Styles of the bards. They are far less formal than Alfar music. Certainly Onderudi music. Onderudi music tends to be very technically complex and sophisticated. This is a lot more raw, you would say.
More drum circle-esque.
Yeah. Do performance, musical instrument, or insight, and I will give you different information based on each.
Okay. I'll go for performance and insight.
Okay.
18 for performance.
And a 21. So with an 18, what you're getting more than anything else is anger.
Oh.
No. Anger's the wrong word. Wrath. Wrath is correct. But with the insight check, it's not directed at you. It's not really directed at anyone here, and they aren't really pissed off about it. It's more that's just kind of the undercurrent. It's almost the lens through which they see and understand their history, their interactions with others. Like, they very much would ascribe to love is war. And they would describe courtship and stuff in the terms of combat. And overcoming and triumphing and battling, anything that stands between our love as an enemy force, deserving of, it's almost, there's no exact English corollary of it, because you do want to think wrath, but you almost want to tone it with passion. It's like they approach all emotions with this sort of like energy to it.
Knowing their show of power here with the archers who are going to be for bodyguarding purposes, how did Toomlayer's military fare in the skirmish against Ioth Ghost when we collectively had a little bit of a face-off?
I don't recall Toomlayer being involved in that. Am I misremembering?
I think they did end up sending some aid. I don't know if they sent soldiers.
I just have a trade route here. You got help from Kilulinde and Angren. I don't think you got any help from Toomlayer.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think that's kind of why you're here.
Ah, yeah, that'd be it.
Yeah, I actually don't think that Toomlayer has a single, since the game started, a single recorded military engagement. And one of the reasons for that is the king, the Connacht king. As long as they don't leave the Connacht Vale, any army that invades their land will be rejected and attacked by the land, the plants, and the animals.
Plants?
Yes, the plants.
Fuck.
That's the thing. When brief history lesson, I probably
How to
talked
turn them into vegetables.
Yeah, vegetable matter. The frost giants invaded the Vale before there were kings or queens, when it was just a bunch of elves living there. And Snor, their like great warrior king, had his magical palace that was carved out of a glacier that he could control. So he like drove it, ground down the mountains, and just like crashed his giant glacier into the forest and started dumping snow giants and frost giants and stuff to invade them. Which is when 4 Holdra women, long story, shortcut it, they went to Glen Croy, which is the heart of the valley, a sacred mountain. And for 4 days and 4 nights, they danced with and chased and were chased by the spirits of the valley. And on the 4th day, they each bonded with those spirits, and the mantles of the 4 seasons were created. And together, they anointed one Holdra man to wield the combined power of them. And he basically lost his identity, his chance to live a normal life, because now he could hear what all the animals hear and feel what all the plants feel without hundreds, if not thousands of miles of valley. And the king has the power to turn that, like a god, can turn that attention anywhere in the valley and then animate the plants, control the animals. Like, he will ruin your life or end it. He opened the earth underneath Snore, dropped him into a crevasse, and then closed it on him in order to kill him. So, which is why when people were saying, rah, rah, ree, we have to stop the Iron Empire, we need to go to war and stuff, Tomb Lair was like, do we though? That's really far away. And they're not going to invade us. And if we send people to die, then, you know, they didn't have to.
Fair enough.
These two doing the TSA pre-check on my box or HL.
No, precisely. These are Elven Death Sworn. They are, no, you're trusted. They're not going to pat you down. They're not going to make you go through the body scanner. They're just more elite guards. And as you approach the last ledge here, right before here, and you see the queen standing there, radiating this semi-divine power, you see the three young elvish women, all of which are princesses. I'm just gonna zoom them out real quick so you can get a better look.
Oh,
favoritism.
Purple eyes.
Favoritism. There we go. Quality achieved. And it is on that note that we are going to take a break and I'm going to feed the cats. So we will be back in a few minutes with more Book of Dawn, Ioth Academy. Roll for initiative.
Here, what the fuck is that?
Don't worry about that. Oh no, actually, I you can worry about that now. I mentioned it. That's the nigh invulnerable kraken that shipwrecked you on this island.
What?
Yeah, but he's fine now. He's just minding his own business, chilling, going around in the ring.
Okay. He's friendly, right?
I'll get back to you on that one, Haruka.
Wait! Don't switch the.
18 seconds. Is that how long it'll take before those hellhounds come?
I don't know, probably. They're very fast.
Right. They can smell me.
Time's ticking.
Okay, I'll wait 18 seconds before I go back to the ethereal plane.
Okay.
And I go to the astral plane.
Oh man. Oh, there's jack shit this creature can do about that. Okay. Whoosh. You fade from reality, surrounded by the silver mists.
Creatures of flesh, now you shall hear the words of the emissary of the Maelstrom. Are you the one who has polluted this holy place with the machines and their wretched city?
No, but I just came back from destroying a machine city, and I think we want the same thing. I also hate pollution.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
+5 respect
15.
for Eco Warrior faction.
I'm Green Party, man. I'm Green Party. Jeez.
Save the turtles, bro.
Save the turtles.
So they're going to work on an item that will permanently maintain that spell for you, or some other long-term solution.
I was gonna say, damn, they trust Athlor to not just pop that shit off like Lord of the Rings style. Yeah, that's a lot of trust in a teenager.
Well, they haven't mentioned the fact yet that they're probably going to implant a spike in his heart or something with the effect on it.
Yo,
Who
Chainsaw
knows?
Man mode.
All right, so
Pull the rope to get the uncle out. Actual chain Uncle Man.
You've seen the man from Uncle. But now the uncle from man.
the man. Good lord.
What about Una?
What about him?
You think we could get drunk?
My familiar drone?
Maybe. So I'm just contemplating all the possibilities.
So you have a horn that gets you drunk?
Yeah, we should. Well, stares at DM. Just is there other plans?
About those plans you had, I hope you've got a good drunkuna voice.
Look, it's up to you to just go for it. Underage drinking, why
I'm
not?
mostly kidding. I'm mostly kidding.
They were on their way to find Sig, Ariana's tutor, the head of magical botany, and someone who had already been a vector for the Infernals in a previous incident. And if Unter Meowler, the library cat, would get off of my stream deck so I could run the show, that would be fantastic.
Oh, is it Athlon time? Let me at him. Let me at that.
Regards. Regards.
I'll kill that little.
All right.
And why is Garnet upset?
Because I'm gonna die alone out of the lore.
Don't you have like an arranged marriage?
No, that doesn't count.
What, you have an arranged marriage?
I'm in no such relationship that's been null and voided. The terms of the contract are canceled. I'm gonna be alone.
Hi. Okay, describe this devil's fate at the claws of Slobber Chops.
He gets like whipped around, lands on his head, still like conscious and alive. Slobs just starts like going at his ass, just like and just disembowels him.
Oh! Like I imagine the camera pans away and you hear a sound like a wood chipper, and you just see gore spewing off to the side. It's like somewhat, you know, discretionary shot, but everybody
His legs are like,
And then Slobber Chops' face comes up into the screen, covered in gore, and it just does the one like, you know, the one like aggressive face lick. Yep.
I hate exactly what it is. I hate everything I stand for.
Okay, all right. This is a ridiculous plan, and they're gonna go with it.
I prefer the one where we don't die, so I like this.
They go away
Also,
after
I
an
need some
hour.
earplugs.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so
Someone gonna heal me?
yeah, they're already like coming back with healing potions in crates. You know, like 24 packs of healing potions.
Just got a shock and a healing potion.
It's like a study session all over again. It's just chugging Red Bull.
Once again,
Red Bull give you fiends.
Not what I expected to be happening today.
You know,
There will be no next time. Come on.
If at first you don't succeed, you can keep trying until you succeed, I think, is the saying.
I'm a
there.
trash cannot, Mason.
No.
I'm a trash cannot.
Got it. Remember the conversation that we had earlier? I think some concepts can apply here about how, you know, when you're in your own emotions, you feel like you want to do the thing right now, and sometimes you don't want to do the thing at all, and that's right now. But then you have friends or people that
I'm gonna die alone.
No, Garnet, you're gonna be okay. Let's just. Can you take some deep breaths? We can do it together. We can do it together.
Who am I gonna take to the blue gala or whatever fucking color it is?
Let's say Mia Hethil, because he's right in the middle of 3 player characters. So, you know, him in particular.
I take it the burning didn't kill it.
Yeah, roll 1d10, but it's fire resistant, so. Bonk.
Where is Mr. Reaction with a ward guy?
He used it. That shit's gone.
Oh, gone for
Bonk.
forever?
Well, until his next long range. A long rest.
La 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 la. La la la.
Don't need no wards for dealing with these fucking idiots.
That should be one of your sub sounds on your channel.
It should be. It really should be.
Well, so much for my terrifying monster. Guess I'll just, die.
Pulls pin, throws pin.
Breaking time and space with their arcane potential, they're able to burrow into this creature's mind and tell it no. And determined, having not seen a creature for who knows how long, this lonely, sad soul ignores the command. And then, in retrospect, Camellia, burning an ounce of their heroism and the bit of luck that they got from Fortune's father, is able to also bring their will to bear, trying to force this creature not to do that. And like a stubborn child that demands more from life than what it's been given, the lonely creature says
it still has to make
9.
the attack roll for it to
That's
land,
right. And now it has to make the attack roll, so it is going to make its attack. After all of this, it's just going to miss. Watch. All right, so.
Come on, baby.
Harpoon arm, go. A natural 1! I have 9 inspiration. I'm using one. But that wail of yes from the natural 1. I would like to sit on the saddle of the cavalier and misty step myself onto the horse.
Oh damn! You got that for your birthday.
What the actual are you doing?
I'm riding a horse.
I'm on a horse. You're on a greasy horse, but you're on a horse.
I'm on a horse.
Okay, you teleport onto the fiend, this burning horse of evil, with the saddle, which wraps itself around. And according to the saddle of the cavalier, you can't be dismounted against your will, and attacks against it have disadvantage.
I'm gonna talk to it in Infernal, because I know Infernal, to try and have the horse be friends with me.
Great, now I have to roleplay a horse.
You won't tell anyone about the whole Infernal shit, and we won't tell everyone you do drugs? Like, we all have an understanding that we're all keeping secrets, right?
Am I keeping secrets?
You are now.
Snitches get stitches, or whatever.
So
Snitches
then
get
why
more
would
days slipped into
you
their food.
snitch then?
Yeah, no snitching.
No sharing.
I wasn't thinking about snitching.
Mason's never been extorted before.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. Sounds fun though. I've never done Mordain, but after Ariana died, I haven't been interested. So, but I trust you.
I didn't die.
Oh, you kind of crossed over a little bit, but it's fine.
Ariana just
Got you back, buddy. Pass you on the back. So, what does the hungry dark feel like? Do you smell anything?
I don't know if it's what I'm smelling, but it often smells a little bit like baked goods.
Well, that sounds lovely.
That does not.
Like cinnamony?
Ariana, no.
It's called the hungry dark.
Not hungry for the food. It's hungry for dark.
But it's weird that it smells like something good. If it's supposed to be bad.
Are you hungry dark affiliate too? Ariana?
Huh?
Because you smell food all the time.
But I'm just hungry. I don't think I'm dark.
You're underneath, wrench, screwdriver, acetylene torch, and you manage to disconnect. Now you're gonna have to get it over all these traps and pits and stuff. But on the other hand, you have a flying barbarian.
You have a flying.
Yep, flying barbarian. Oh, that's exactly how we're gonna
Weaponized
implement the
flying
ballista, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here I thought you were gonna attach it to the ship, but no.
Whoa.
I
Flying
am
Valkyrie
this ship,
style.
baby.
Oh yeah.
Airstrike. Yeah, you tricked the host.
We're gonna roll into Avernus, and we're not gonna actually have any kind of like doom buggy. We're all gonna be riding on top of just Crozet floating around riding a ballista.
How did you get a blip? No, it's just a flying dwarf.
Fly me close up. I want to hit them with my sword.
Who are we?
The companions of the Crimson Chain. All right.
Pop! This boggle explodes into sludge.
What did the ugly sticky babies do?
Ugly sticky baby
started this?
attack Paramir, attack us. I destroy ugly baby.
Who started it, Paramir or the ugly sticky babies?
Hard to tell. All pop out of bush.
To
be certain.
Just popping out of a bush.
They live in bush.
Wait,
they pop
do
out
you
of bush.
Kill everything that pops out of a bush?
If it stinks as bad as this ugly baby, yeah.
Oh, well, I've known a lot of stinky people who are actually very nice. You can't judge a baby by his stink.
Lash looks at you, kind of confused, but also kind of in awe. If Ezek can look past.
Here, amidst the shimmering summer light of the emerald pools, a group of dignitaries from Ioth Academy with royalty or royalty equivalents from a priest kingdom and an alpha refuge are here so that Athalor on Ondrud may be introduced to potential wives. 3 elvish princesses stand before him, and the queen, Elowin, behind them. And she is the one who speaks first. Athalor on Onderud. Your name is in every ear across all of Elvendom.
I hope for pleasant reasons, Your Majesty.
I
It's an
heard
honor
your
to be
father was a traitor.
There is talk of such things, yes. As it currently stands, Athalor looks slightly to Garnet. That may be the case.
Maybe. Is that what you think? You're his son.
My mother knew him better, and I was gifted an echo of her that seemed to believe that there was room for redemption for my father.
You told me what there's talk of. You've told me what your mother's echo believed. What do you believe?
I believe my father may have gone further than he wished. I think my father thought there was a balancing act that could be achieved in Underood, and did not properly plan contingencies for when it toppled.
Do you think you'll be better at maintaining the balance?
I have much to learn when it comes to politicking and domestic waylaying of concerns, but I've been meaning to show my commitment to doing what's right across the world, not just Underood, in my excursions with Ioth Academy.
You've said a great deal, but not an answer.
I think I would do better.
Good. Good. We'll call that a bare minimum. Girls. And the 3 women stand forward. And from the left to the right, a girl in a purple dress with flowing blonde hair, the color of straw in the summer. I am Grian Antumler. In the middle, the woman with the crossed arms, the confident look, the amethyst eyes, and the silvery white hair. I am Saura Antumler. And finally, the woman with the muscles, the short hair, the bow, and the rather serious expression. I am Dochan on Tomblair.
It's an honor, princesses. I
As a
am
bow.
Athalor Underwood.
They know. Now, Athalor on Underwood, I asked you to bring 3 gifts today. Did you?
I did, Your Majesty.
Good. Bring them forth.
Athalor takes one of the crates of Songhill wine from the wardens. Firstly, a gift for the court. This is Songhill wine from Naramu, recently ravaged by the Infernals. We did what we could to save their populace and stop them from being wiped out. And I believe this is quite the delicacy for those who indulge. Sets down the crate or gives it to one of the death sworn if they are in the receiving area.
Yeah, they're there. They can take a handoff.
Rather than throw it across the moat. Yeah. Yeah. My second gift was supposed to be for the citizenry. We heard rumors of Snorheim raids towards the Connaught Vale. We made an excursion to the north to shut down those who would depredate your citizens. And while I cannot deliver a fully cleared bastion of the frost giants, we have removed the threat of a ghost dragon from close by. Its echo contained within his spirit paper. And we've discovered a threat to the north, information that you should know. A cabal of undead or necromantic practitioners reanimating frost giants and biding power. And the third gift, Athalor picks the box back up and unlatches it to show the noble brass circlet with the with the veil of the lights of the night sky. This is a circlet, a wedding veil, enchanted with the runes of sanctuary to grant protection to whom I may be wed. It's made from noble brass, taken from my late mother's stores, and symbolizes the talent for artifice that ran in my family on the side of Newcastle Tenera.
She says, the queen says briefly in Elvish, our tears mix with yours. Roll an insight check, please.
10. She's lying.
You have no idea. You have no idea. Well, the court will not be accepting any of these. By summer's end, you will have gifted each of these to one of these 3 ladies of the court, in accordance with your own judgment. We'll see how good it is.
Nice. Like day question, how long is it until summer's end?
A month. 1 month.
Okay. Yes, Your Majesty. Though I do not envy the princess who must drink all of that Songhill wine by themselves.
All right, hold on. Personality check. Checking for giggles or eye rolls.
Who's got the con modifier that's the highest?
Garnet, I will allow both you and Athalor to roll insight checks here, please.
Garnet knows the gods are
Blocked.
fighting.
10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10.
Garnet is locked in. Her goal radar is absolutely pinging.
Yeah, I'm like staring at the Dodge. Is that Dochin? Is that how I say it? Dochin, the one on the right.
Actually, if you mouse over them, yeah. Yeah, that's the hard. Absolutely, she's the hardest one to pronounce.
Doxion.
Yeah,
I'm
it
staring at
almost
her
sound-
because
yeah.
she's buff. And I'm like, whoa, how many push-ups do I have to do to get that? So if her reaction, I'll probably clock her reaction first.
Okay.
She has one.
She smiles. She thought it was funny. And okay, so that's what you got out of her. She smiled. She thought it was funny.
Okay.
And Athalor, you didn't get shit about fuck.
Yeah, I've just said I'm going to get every single one of your daughters drunk as fuck. And I think she digs it. I think it's cool.
Hmm?
I take it I should make many return trips then, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes. I'll see your initiative in terms of organizing that. I have too much to do. And today we have lots of celebration to do anyway, so you figure that out. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Wonderful. Very happy to see all of you. Welcome to the Emerald Pools. Welcome to the High Festival of Summer. The most glorious day throughout the entire year, obviously. And we invite you to join with us as we celebrate accordingly.
We would be honored.
All right, then. The three of them will each cross the water and accompany you and your coterie back down as the music picks up.
Can they walk on water?
No.
Dude, how do they flare crossing the water? Do they just have big jumps?
It's very shallow here. It's very shallow here.
Oh, okay. They're just.
They're not
wading.
like, hold on. Yeah,
Gotcha.
all right, princesses, dive. No, it's like up to it's like up to the ankles here. It's like pull up your.
If they've got like the 3 Pokemon rollouts, you know, one of them lands in like a superhero pose. One of them like smoke bombs and appears next to you. You have a float while playing a lyre.
Yes, like all right, the seashell, the birth of Venus, just like reproduced instantaneously.
Athalor blushes bright red.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna walk ahead and like kind of be in front of him, but also give them their space, and is just gonna open comms with message and like, all right, do you need me to play-by-play this for you? Do you like how much coaching do you need?
All of it, please.
Oh God. Okay.
This is a lot, Garnet.
Okay. Ask them if they have any recommendations of places or things we should do here. Right? We're gonna hang out.
Yeah, good idea. Athalor looks to Saura, who I guess from my perspective, like to his left.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your favorite place in the Vale?
Roll persuasion check, please.
I'm not giving you anything. I'm going to use a lucky dice here.
Okay. Don't forget you have
Did
that D8 die that was tossed at you a while ago. Go ahead, Garnet.
Did I clock anyone who had a negative reaction to Leg Day's joke?
You did not.
Okay. Okay.
Not yet.
Anywhere I can be alone.
Oh boy. Tough crowd.
Okay, give them all equal attention. Now ask Grian something. Like compliment her dress or something. I don't know how forward you want to be.
Athalor looks over at Gurren. Your dress is beautiful, reminiscent of all the flowers here. I don't think I've ever seen any plants so bright.
Roll a perception check, both of you, and Athalor, roll persuasion.
Roll for Riz.
22
and
perception.
Oh my god, locked in. Okay. Both of you notice she is missing her ring finger and pinky on her left hand.
Oh. Is that the hand she would draw a bowstring with?
No, she
I
kept
don't
those.
think so. Mm-hmm.
She didn't get Englished.
Yeah.
She didn't get the
Okay.
longbowman special.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't have such things in Andrew, do they?
I mean, we have flowers, but none this vibrant, and most of our fashion is all around the more boring whims of wizards or enchanted armor.
Is that what all this is then? And she sort of gestures at what you're wearing. Wizardly whims?
I suppose so. It's somewhere between Underwood and Ioth Academy, and Ioth Academy matches looks at how far away Untamola is. The boring wizardly nature. Reserved academic.
Mm-hmm. All right, that makes her smile at that. And so you dress that way too. Boring. Academic.
Yes. I don't think I'm that boring though.
Guess we'll see.
Okay, she's definitely challenging you there. But the strong one kind of laughed and smirked at your joke. So, if you want to revisit the wine thing, or just she thinks you're funny, so keep at it.
On this episode, we make leg day flirt every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes, but the rate limit is much lower than that right now.
Are they like all trying to get attention from him, or like?
Roll an insight check, please.
Fuck.
Hard to read.
I might
He's-
luck die. I'm kind of
All right.
curious here.
No.
Are they looking forced? Are they looking like bored? Are they like don't want to do this? Like,
You know, it's hard to tell, but none of them started out interested in him. They may find him interesting,
But they're not
but
interested.
he is on the outside and they're not moving out to him. They're waiting for him to come to them. This is they're very much trying to get the measure of him.
Athel kind of slows pace a little bit to be a little bit closer to Dalcion.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that you look quite mean with that bow.
I couldn't actually hear that. What was that?
Oh, I noticed you look quite mean with that bow. A little bit lower on the volume side, but
No,
pick
that's
up a
all-
ball
that's
for
all good.
broadcast.
Mean like what? I shoot pets?
No, I imagine you're quite accurate. I was wondering about your estimation of your abilities. How far do you think Untamola could make it down the Emerald Pools before you couldn't put an arrow through one of those horn rings?
That she just like flat out starts laughing at that. Untamala. He's pretty important. He's your general, your diplomat.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's rare. It makes sense.
Talented individual.
Well, military force is just another application of political strength. And I think I'd be more likely to plant one in his ass than get it through those rings.
Oh. What? I'm sure he can take it.
What, in the ass?
Ethel just like grins at her and blushes. For not getting detention purposes, no comment.
She grins. She's very pleased with herself. The light of Realta shines upon you. Advantage on insight and wisdom saves for 1 hour, which will be the rest of the episode.
Glorious.
All right. You've had one small interaction with each of them. As you head down, you haven't seen anything outside of the emerald pools themselves. You're surrounded on all sides by stone cliffs and moss-covered rocks, open to the sunlight here, but further down below the stone, it sort of like narrows. In a couple of places, it actually becomes not a cave so much as short tunnels and arches. All of it has been worn down by water, though the water doesn't flow over here, so when that happened or how that happened is as yet undetermined. But when you emerge from the rock, which is a fairly long hike down, this is not a conveniently located seat of power. And it's not like there's a ton of passageways and tunnels inside the rock itself, but once you make the climb downwards, then you find yourself suddenly on the outskirts, the fringe sort of a lovely city built in the Holdra style, in and among and on the trees. Though unlike the rest of their kin, they also build a lot of freestanding structures in open clearings where they can get more sunlight. They greatly prefer lighter woods, so very like pale yellow, pale brown, white fur sort of construction. It is artfully done. You can tell a lot of magic was involved in it. Otherwise, some very, very crazy wood cutting in order to get those intricate bending, almost sinuous forms that they have. Many of their structures are open to the air, and they can throw a canopy over it, but right now they don't have it. This is a fairly large city, all things considered, but unrecognizable in terms of Onderud, the skyless city, where it's metal, silver, and stone on both sides of the world. Here, it's open to let in the sun wherever possible. But again, not the huge edifices and gigantic stone shrines of Brontha either. There are enormous flowers that you've never seen the size of them. You could probably walk on the flower if it was spread out and open, growing, and there's music everywhere, and you see little bursts of magic, small spells, fairy fire, dancing lights, wherever there is no sunlight striking, because this is a big party. It's a big festival day, and the elves, especially the summer elves, like to party. Immediately, you notice several things going on. One, lots of eating, lots of food. These are hunters. They're not vegetarians. And the food is set out mostly at just like long tables in the middle of public plazas and places. There are obviously some smaller private events going on in the higher terraces, but there's just huge spreads of grapes and apples and all sorts of different berries and fruits and honey glazed meat, venison, all sorts of like little pastries made from nuts. There's wine. There is a lot of wine, including a very, very almost transparent vintage that they seem to prefer. It's just got like the lightest tone of being a white wine, but other than that, it almost looks like water. So there's a great deal of feasting going on. There's a great deal of dancing going on. It is not formal dancing at all. It's like big old mosh pit style. Somebody goes in, dances. They're not like thrashing around, but it's just, big open. There's no formal dun 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 da 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 going on. It's a lot more wild than that.
Having a hoedown.
Exactly. Do sa do. And there's also a lot of fighting going on. Sanctioned fighting. These aren't bar brawls. But there's a lot of duels. There's a lot of wrestling. Like, it just seems to be part of the day. People are competing against each other. And again, keeping in the theme of the way that these people live, you don't see a tournament bracket. You don't see a designated area, signups, anything like that. Just
no casters?
There are some casters as well. Everybody gives them a wide berth whenever they set up. But like, it's literally just one of these duels can break out anywhere inside the entire vicinity of the area. Those are the three main things that you see. There's a variety of other stuff going on throughout the entire place as well. What do each of you do?
One obviously goes wrestling. How many of my void spawn do you think you can take?
Oh yeah. Wait, is there actually an arena to duel?
No, there's no arenas.
Oh.
It's literally just like suddenly the crowd parts in a circle and there's two people beating the crap out of each other.
Oh.
And they are aggressive and they look angry when they do it. Like, they look like they're trying to beat the shit out of each other. But as soon as one of them wins, they immediately back off, pick each other up, and it's really weird. It seems like a fight, not a competition, until it's over. And then they're like, yeah, that was just a spar. That was fine.
Oh. Trying not to like third wheel, quote unquote, plus two.
Fifth wheel.
Fifth wheel, I guess. Is Loki like kind of uncomfortable, just more like awkward because she is trying to like pay enough attention, but also doesn't like like paying this much attention to just being on the sideline and having Athor surrounded by all this attention, and this kind of feels awkward and like mildly jealous, and is now just like, well, I have to pay attention to coach, but also not look like I'm paying attention. Also, I don't want to look. And it's like a weird, like, quiet.
Garnet, what do you think?
Wait, did you say that out loud or in the message?
In the message. Garnet!
Well, right. What, do you want me to keep one occupied while or keep the other two occupied? Do you have a vibe on someone yet?
No, I was wondering if you had a vibe.
The strong one has the nicest personality for you. The one that wants to be alone, don't think she likes you. And the other one just wants to alpha you, I think. But I don't know if she would like to be challenged or if she likes you to be submissive. It's complicated, but feel it out.
Athor looks around at the various activities. I glances to Giria. Any recommendations, Princess, for where to start?
Roll persuasion.
26.
I feel like dancing. Do you feel like dancing?
Yes.
Panic looks to Garnet. Yeah.
Practically.
Yes. I'd love to.
Ask her for a dance.
She grabs you by the wrist and pulls you towards the nearest, just like, dance floor where there's some rowdy music being played.
You know, we once had these satyrs in Ioth Academy, and they kept playing these panpipes and made everyone so angry when they went to dance.
Have fun.
You've been to a satyr party?
I think Satyrs more came to our party and made it into a Satyr party.
Yeah, they do that.
It's like panic look together.
That usually only works on humans, though.
Yeah, I guess maybe I just really wanted to dance, so please just give in. Have a bit of fun, you know?
Right. You sound like a lot of fun. Okay. And she immediately just like takes off. She's not leaving you. She's just joining the dance. There's a big old circle going around. It's very wild. It's very physical and everywhere. What do you do?
I get into the slipstream.
Okay. Roll a performance check, please. Your performance will be evaluated.
Can I coach him through the performance since I'm sort of dance literate?
She does more dance.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do.
Just to help his role, not.
I'm going to have you make a skill check for dancing, Garnet, performance or whatever else, with disadvantage because you're trying to coach him through whispers when he's in the middle of this huge drum circle. If you beat a 12, you did not beat a 12. You do not grant him advantage.
Unfortunate.
You are on your own, Athalor.
I lost you. I don't know where you went. Good luck.
There's some random Holdra who's just like getting dance tips from you as you like message into the crowd.
Oh god.
Oh, a 9. Uh-oh.
Anything for that, or is it that's what we're getting?
I think it's funny if that's what we're getting.
Okay.
Who's he with right now? Can you pull the tokens aside?
Yeah.
I'm with Guerrilla.
Whoop. 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 Whoop.
Okay, cool.
Okay. You sort of get separated from her.
Yeah.
Roll an athletics check.
Danced out of proximity.
Roll an athletics check.
An 8.
Oh god.
Oh, got it. I'm beefing it.
You completely lose track of her because of the sheer physicality of the mosh pit. You're like separated from her. You have no idea where she is in there.
It's like a familiar hand that comes out of the top of us, like I'm a drowning man. Oh, shit.
What?
I'm
on the outside,
my way
so
to the edge of a circle and get a better view of the situation.
Okay.
Whichever way is outwards.
Roll perception.
11. Oh,
I mean,
now
the dress is pretty noticeable. So you see a flash of that purple color somewhere in like there's multiple circles sort of around each other, each going in a different direction. You're going to have to make it through a couple of layers to get to her and hopefully on an intercept course. How's your Kerbal Space program?
Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to have to get to like the apogee of this shit. Gonna have to move between separate orbits. Well, to be fair, this is kind of Athalor's thing with the metaplane and geometry.
True.
Very good at his diagrams.
I just need to see it
dancing
as math.
Yeah, bro.
Just missing step in there.
Bro just has to close his eyes and see it as math.
Okay. What are you going to do, and how are you going to do it?
Can I make a raw intelligence check to try and calculate the navigation between the circles?
Yes. Okay, you will have advantage on the acrobatics or athletics check you make to navigate through.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Acrobatics. Bro, I'm the middest guy of all time, right? I just get instantly bounced out of a circle.
The absolute middening. No, you get swept up in it, and like there's and you're not being excluded. There's lots of very attractive Holdra like boys and girls who, they just sort of like, oh yeah, you're here too. Cool. And they just like grab you and go with but you're not in control of the situation at all. And unless you can try something completely new, you will not regain control of the situation until the dance is over.
Can I make a perception to try and find him from the outside? I don't know if he's perceivable.
Target locked.
I'm gonna launch my arcane eye in the sky and see if I can, little observer mode and try to see if.
Yes, me.
I cast free cam.
Okay, I was like, oh jeez, okay, I found you. Oh, where is she? And I'm trying to look for a purple dress girl now.
Roll with advantage because you have the high ground. Perception again. 25. Okay, target. Both of those targets are locked.
Okay, I'm now giving him the coordinates of how what direction he has to go to in the crowd, and I'm looking at him and her through the arcane eye, and the girls are beside me, and I'm like fucking eye roll emoji into the arcane eye. Like,
okay, Apolor, you have a chopper in the sky giving you information on the fugitives' movements. You
What's the news up there? Got it?
Weather's great. Back to
you. And I'm going to have you roll an athletics check this time because you already tried acrobatics and it didn't work. But you have advantage on this to push back and catch up with her.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Just the middest guy of all time. This one's cooked. Sorry, princess.
Yeah, you completely lose. Like, Garnet keeps an eye on where she is, but you just can't catch up with her, and she's not even looking around for you. She's just dancing. You can wait until the dance is over. You can leave and go somewhere else. What would you like to do?
I figure it's probably polite to just be swept up and wait until it's over.
Okay. All right. You.
I can't make my way to the inner circle. I do not have the required gear score.
It's correct, unfortunately.
I'm only doing the normal mode, right?
So the dance is not ending. People are just like sort of entering and then exiting. At some point, she does exit, and Garnet, roll 1d8.
As she exits, like, yeah, hey.
All right, a little bit away from where the rest of you are. And Garnet, you're just standing with the other two princesses, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
And I'm looking like a little worried, trying to look around for them, and then I'm like casting a spell, and then like looking, concentrating on it, and then I'm like relieved because I feel like I'm helping Apolor, but he hasn't asked for help, so I just figured it's fine, and I'm just standing there awkwardly because I don't know how to address them.
I've lost my elf twink.
I'm trying to make it look like everything is fine, but like visibly on my face. That's what's going on.
Roll a deception check, please.
Clicked it. There we go. Oh, it rolled twice. My bad.
All right.
Just
Well, we take the 11. All right. Saura leans over as you're concentrating, looking through the arcane eye, and says, "So, do they ever teach you to relax at your school?"
Was she saying that in like a in like a bitchy way?
It's a weird tone. It's a weird tone. It's not like Mean Girls.
You have advantage on insight checks.
You do have advantage on insight checks.
Okay, yeah, might as well. Good job. Yeah, I'm gonna pop.
She's
that.
just trying to figure out what you're doing and being a little bit prickly about it, but her heart's not in the prickliness.
Just blinks at her and just like breaks contact with the eye for a second, and I relax a ton when I'm a princess at Brantha, but right now I'm just watching the party. and goes back to watching through the arcane eye.
Do you watch a lot of parties when you're being a princess in Brontha?
Yeah, they usually. Yeah, they kind of make me do that. Do they make you do that? Shouldn't you go dance?
They're making me do that right now.
Oh, you wanna look? And she's kind of maybe can minor illusion, like, it like can wanna watch it? Is a better view from up there.
Nah, I've seen plenty of these.
Hmm. Kind of looks at the muscular one, like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
She's tapping her
guessing you
foot,
would-
like.
You've got the body of a dancer. Why don't you get in there? And
Oh,
she's
I have
like,
to stay fresh. I stay limber. I can't get worn out too soon.
"Well, you want to
she
spar or something?"
She wants to fight me, doesn't she?
Why do you?
Because I was like, "Yeah, you want to spar or something?" And she like grids and.
Yeah, she's like, what? I mean, do you?
Do you?
What's your price? What's your budget?
We're putting money on this?
No, sorry. I'm it's the showdown thing.
No.
Roll an intimidation check, please, Garnet. Not to like, threaten her with violence, but just to sort of. I should wait until after the shooting.
Should you? It just shrugs and it kind of goes back to, kind of gives her the like, "Oh, you pussied out," kind of. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Okay, princess, what do you do?
Magic. What do you do? Push-ups?
Why not both?
Ooh, she kind of rolls up her sleeves. Like, what are we cooking with here? So, me and Dutchin are just like,
You're double
getting in
wedding?
position. She flexes at her, but I have a -2 strength. Just like kind of a playful like. "Ugh."
Roll an insight check, please, with advantage.
Come on, man.
She thinks you're adorable.
Oh, yay! Wait, in like a, oh, that's a cute puppy, or oh, that's my twink. Like.
Oh, that's my dark child twink.
You only got a 14, so
Oh.
unfortunately the rest of that is forbidden knowledge.
Okay. So yeah, I roll up my slave and flex, and yeah.
What other spells you got? You hit me once, I'll hit you. How about that?
Life train.
And she's like, "Ooh," and she's like excited, but she's like, "Ooh, how do I not kill the princess?"
Start an international incident.
You want me to harm you, princess?
Maybe a little.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to her and trail my finger down her bicep and cast Bestow Curse.
Okay.
And I'm aiming for that last part. Using a spell of 5th slot or higher grants a duration that doesn't require concentration. So for the next 10 minutes, I want her strength to be at disadvantage, but just
Wouldn't
for the
your spell slot
flavor.
be level 5? Wouldn't your spell slot be level 5?
Yeah, is that not 5? Using a spell slot of 5th.
Okay, so 8 hours. Yeah. I just misheard you. That's all. Okay.
Oh,
so
I'm not trying to have it last a long time, but just for the flavor and the flirt part of just
got it.
I was like, "You're feeling weak," and then she'll feel her strength feel off, I guess.
Okay. What's your spell save DC?
17.
Jesus. She does not have a +10, I'll tell you that much. Oh. What was that? Roll deception.
I mean, I am definitely like making it look like I did it. Like I touched
Okay,
her
all right.
arm and
Mm-hmm.
what? Are you weak for me?
She reaches into her shirt and pulls out a fang, a tooth, on a leather strap.
I should bring out the strap.
Yeah, I should put out the strap.
On the date one. Sorry.
And she opens her mouth to say something. Give me another insight check, please.
Oh fuck. Oh, I want her
Oh,
social
the
security
double
number.
20.
What the fuck?
Damn.
She is self-censoring because you did the whole feeling weak for me thing, and all of the things that she could say to like the same kind of banter are for what she's about to do are too dirty, and so she's elected not to say any of them.
Damn.
Because, well, it's just because of what she's about to cast. She shuts her eyes for a moment and clutches the tooth so hard that it cuts into her, and a little trickle of blood pours down. And her hands turn into claws. She bulks up and gets visibly stronger. Her eyes turn red, and she has like a mouthful of sharp teeth.
I'm just jaw dropped, like kind of scared, kind of hot. Like, I have a weird fear boner right now.
And
You
she
can
makes
touch me, but
a
only once.
let's see, how does that disadvantage work? Ability checks and saving throws, not attack rolls.
What the fuck?
What's your armor class?
11.
All right. She grabs you by the hair and gives you a, do I look weak? And
Did
then
she pick me up?
No,
Oh
no. She's not going to pick you up. Like that would cause neck strain. She's not trying to harm you. She just like, do I look weak? Wink, and then let's go, and then stops concentrating on the spell.
Garnet collapses into a puddle.
If you'll allow it, can I drop my curse?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I probably will just cast it at level 4 so it has a concentration thing now that in retrospect, but I dropped the curse and kind of gulp like very much blushing and no, I like you the way you are. And she'll snap the curse away.
Aw. She literally goes, aw. And yeah, we go back to Athelord being ejected from the dance circle after Garnet has lost track of her target due to localized
The occasional
interference.
hand coming out of a meat. Oh, that's quite the intense dance, princess.
Oh, Athelord, where were you?
Just taking in your customs. I had a little bit of trouble keeping up, but hey, that's what practice is for.
Yeah, you should get on that.
Should we head back?
You're not far from the whole group, and you are moments too late to see her casting. What was that spell called? Beast Within.
Oh,
It
can I get an insight check on Garnet as I come?
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Holy Midaroni.
she's like fixing her. It's like, you know, like after a crazy makeout session, your hair is all crazy, you know, and you're like trying to like, oh, Athalor, and you like fix your hair. Like, so cool to see you. How did it go? She's like kind of jump scared by you. What's up?
I don't know if I'm great at Tumularian dancing.
That's okay, because you're great at music, right, Athalor?
That's true. I'm pretty good at music. I think that mine might be a little bit more somber than the current vibe here. Looks over towards Dalcion.
Mm-hmm.
Seem like you're waiting for a spa, princess.
I'm actually waiting for the shooting competition. See if, I don't know, maybe I can get an arrow through the ring of a Minotaur's horn or something. I don't know what it'll be this year.
True. Should I tell Untomorrow to put on the armored chaps in case the alternative comes to pass?
No. Then she thinks about it. No.
I mean, if it's funny, it's not an international incident, right?
I don't know too much about diplomacy, but I have heard that. Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's legal precedent.
Whose laws? Whose laws are those? If it's funny, it's not an international incident.
Probably the Laughing God. I think they're generally the overarching scion of funny equals okay.
I didn't know they had laws. Huh. Learn something new every day. But yes, I am saving my strength. She looks over at Garnet for a moment, saving my strength for the shooting competition. I just want to beat my score from last time.
Did you win last time?
No, I did not.
Who's the best
Sarah,
shooter?
wait, what's Sarah good at?
Sorry, what's what?
Sarah, the white-haired
Mhm.
one, because purple one's good at dancing. You're good with the arrows.
Mhm.
What are you entering? What are you gonna
Roll
do?
a persuasion check, please. Lots of things. I'm an expert on the local cuisine.
Oh, Athalor messages him. She's a cook. She's a good cook.
Lock it down.
Princess Sarah, could you please show me the best dishes you have in Tumlair?
No, I can't. I'm sorry. Because I didn't cook today.
Oh.
But
Would
a
you
near,
like-
a near approximation I can do. What were you saying?
Would you like to tell me how yours would be better than what we're eating?
Would I? And
Athalor comes ever close to Sarah.
She'll go ahead and like walk forward amongst the various food tables. Like Gordon Ramsay with her hands behind her back, sort of looking over everything. She'll grab a piece of something, take a bite. Most of the time she just sort of like takes a bite, either finishes it or prestidigitations it. No, she doesn't. Hold on, I need to check real quick. Yeah, she doesn't do prestidigitation. That's not her thing.
Just throws it away. Feed for forest, baby.
Exactly. Into the compost. From time to time, though, she will stop. Like she'll grab a very, very red round fruit, and she picks it up and sniffs it and takes a bite. And then she finally goes, "Here, try this."
The Lord eagerly takes it and takes a bite of a red fruit.
It's been soaked in something, almost like an apple cider vinegar flavor. It's not an apple. It's something. It's a large berry of some sort, not something that grows in most other places. And it's been soaked in, like I said, apple cider vinegar, getting a slight honey coat, and caramelized lightly. So it's got this very crunchy, hard but brittle outer shell, And then inside, the meat of it is much more berry-like, but again with this sour tone that doesn't contrast. It doesn't taste like vinegar. It just has this like almost sour apple undertone. It's actually delicious.
When it comes to ingredients, I love good fruit. This is very well prepared.
This should have soaked for another 2 days. I suppose they were out of time.
How many days do you think it soaked?
8.
And 10's the best? What happens if you go for 11?
You use a light dilution is the problem. If it sits in the solution for too long, it starts to break down the structure of it and it gets mushy inside, which is not what you want. If you have the dilution ratio incorrect at all, then you're still going to get bad results afterwards. 10 is the most that you can push it before you start losing that texture quality to it.
But that's where the flavor's best.
Yes, this is otherwise decent. Here, and do you still have it?
Yes, still have some of it. I don't know how big they are. I assume it's just apple size.
It's apple size, yeah. So here, pass that to her. She gestures vaguely at Garnet, and then goes like she doesn't pay attention to Garnet afterwards. She doesn't like stop to explain things. She's just like, here, let her try it, and then continues to go onwards.
Athalor kind of just like puts the apple behind his back, gets a fresh one, and offers it to Garnet rather than giving him a half-eaten apple.
Tries it.
Hey.
Yep. And so she goes along like this. She has opinions on everything. She is willing to say like this was done very, very well. Maybe you could have found an elk that ate more winter grass. Maybe.
Do
you can't
hunt yourself?
No.
A trusted hunter? Or
I'm not everyone's a trusted hunter. Anyone who hunts is going to be good at what they do. I can't really find fault here. It's just that if there was better elk available, that's the only change that I would make to this. Things can always be better.
Do you ever import ingredients, or is it all from within the Vale?
I guess if you have specific tastes, we have almost everything we need in terms of food and water and the stuff of life.
I mean, certainly seems that way. It seems like a place of plenty.
Well, our queen has direct control and speaks to the land and the plants, and our king commands them and sees through them, and as long as they're not incompetent or wretched, the land will provide.
So is the second best chef jealous of you, princess?
I hope not.
I've been very impressed by your expertise.
What good is jealousy? Just unless it helps you improve. Who cares? It's a waste of time.
How do you aim to improve?
Are you implying that I can?
Most likely. I imagine you're still quite young.
Now you're right. Roll insight on her.
Oh boy.
I'll just try. Oh, you're good.
Here's a tough nut to crack.
That was a check to see if you were going to yes man her. If you were going to be fawning and say, no, of course not. You can do no wrong, which she would not have liked.
Tell women their dog shit more.
Precisely. What could possibly go wrong?
POV, you're in Twitch chat.
Because I don't mind trying with ingredients that don't grow here. No matter how much you coax a forest, it's never going to be a desert. Unless something goes very, very wrong. It's never going to be the bottom of the ocean. There are things in those places that don't appear anywhere else, that have those places as part of them, and that's not a part of me. So it's kind of exciting to try that.
I was thinking when it comes to potential ingredients that I might be able to bring you to work with. Everything here seems to grow under a mantle of power. If I'm making a couple of visits, I have friends over in Irelek, a monastery where they train people to possess mantles of power.
Irelek?
Maybe some of the plants there would be an interesting palette.
How'd you make friends at Irelek?
A transfer student from our school ended up going there.
They
and they
transfer
discovered
student to Irelek. Oh, sorry.
They discovered that she was a candidate for picking up a mantle of power.
Interesting.
And one of their when we recreated the mantle of the North Wind, one of their students accompanied us to both create and I suppose he claimed it thereafter. So we have friends there.
You have her interest with this story. There are various aspects of this that are relevant to her interests. I will allow each of you to make a single skill check, not insight, something else, to see if you can derive the direction, nature, or reason for her interest.
Arcana.
Okay.
I will do persuasion for like conversational aptitude.
Let me see if she has magical interests or.
It should not be advantage.
Oh, that
but
aligns.
Let me luck die this as well because
because that was a natural one.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. Garnet, the idea of recreating a mantle of power is fascinating to her. She maybe hasn't heard that full story, but there are aspects of that very much capture her interest. It's not something that she knows how it works, and she would like to know how it works. And Athalor, she's super interested in Irelek itself, but not just like, well, what kind of magical defenses do they have? More like, what is it? You've been there. What does it feel like there?
We've been to Irelek. I've kind of imagined it to be kind of like almost the Galapagos Islands. I don't know how.
Yeah. No, that's the vibe.
It's. I would say it's as colorful as here, but with a slightly colder palette. Everything here seems on the warmer side, obviously. But Irelek is surrounded by the sea, and it rolls into beaches, into greenery, and pockmarked by civilizations both long gone and those who currently sit within them. It's a place of, I don't know, it's steeped in an aura both of tranquility and of mystery that lies beneath the waves.
That's what it made you feel for yourself?
For myself, I felt awe, I suppose. Reverence. It felt like everyone who stayed there permanently must have been chosen by some power. And that to visit it was to be a tourist on sacred ground.
It's funny how often people are chosen by power. You'd think the opposite would happen more often. Not that it doesn't, but so many times the scales of the world shift on power that anoints rather than power that resides in the self.
Do you feel that as a princess? Athalor just contemplates.
Okay. She like listens to see if you're gonna finish the question. You don't, and she goes back to food.
Okay, fooding.
Roll a Constitution saving throw, please, Athalor, and Garnet roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Stummy hurt.
You are eating like a champion. It's not about excess. It's not about like huge amounts of food. It's more like the absolute plethora of different things that you are eating that your body is like, I can't get a lock on anything, but you're doing fine. You don't feel weird at all. It's very, very tasty.
Are you drawn to food in particular, or is any kind of craftsmanship interesting to you?
I cook specifically. When you hold fire to cook things, it can destroy or it can feed. A knife can kill or it can cut food. Plants can be poisonous or they can be life-giving. It's an important balance. I like how thin that line can get.
It's a lot of power to have. To be able to make those decisions.
But we all make those decisions.
I guess we're all powerful. Athel gives her a slight smile.
Sarah approves.
Sarah will remember that.
Yeah, that specific thing you just said definitely resonated with her. All right. We have about 10 minutes left. And I am starting to fade just because I've been keeping very, very strange hours recently because of this tiny, tiny child cat. Which means that next time we're going to be able to pick up at the beginning of a scene. I would propose the archery competition that she wants to enter, but I am open to other ideas.
Athalor's definitely waiting to see how she fares in the archery before making a move there.
And if Garnet has anything she wishes to do aside from blush and get dragged around this party awkwardly, you can initiate that now, or we can come back next week. Hopefully next week, assuming nothing goes wrong.
I don't know. I don't have anything to bring princesses to.
I go up to their power mantle and I void scrap on it.
I throw your mantle into the void and spit on it.
When Garnet sees a tree, just like urge to inscribe rising.
What's the queen doing?
You don't know. She's not with you.
Oh. Is she not visible from across the party with her aura? Damn. Does she wait behind?
She didn't come with you. She might still be amongst the emerald pools. She might be elsewhere. She basically was like, all right, kids, go have fun. Figure your shit out. Leave me alone.
Go drink and fight.
Go drink and fight. Make out with
Viking mom be
strangers.
like, okay.
Good enough. Then next time we will have the archery contest. Hopefully we'll see if Mason is with us, and we'll see if we can get Garnet into any more magical violence. Until then, I'm going to go drink a bunch of water and go to sleep. Peace.